Okay, now it's recording. Okay, now in that moment I can do something. I can, for example, combine later this 9 minus 4 here fi, and 3 plus 3 is 6 plus x. Okay, now I try to isolate the second radical. 3x plus 1 minus 5 minus x is equal to 6 times square root x minus 4. Okay, 3x minus 1x is 2x. And positive 1 and negative 5 and negative 4. Okay. In that moment, I saw every coefficient in this equation is even. So there are no reason to have it like that. You divide by 2. If you divide by 2, look. Of course, divide outside, not inside the radical. You have x minus 2 equal 3 times radical x minus 4. And this is the crucial moment in which you eliminate the second radical. You square both sides. In this case, x minus 2 times x minus 2. In this case, is 9 because 3 is squared. This is equivalent to say 3 squared times and square root x minus 4 is squared. Okay, this is 9 multiplication by x minus 4. That's super important. Open this parenthesis because this number gets 9 multiply not only the first, multiply the whole thing. Now FOIL here. FOIL is easy, is x squared minus 2x minus 2x again plus 4. Here is 9x minus 36. Okay, this looks like quadratic equation. How do you know? Because you see here, the term can contain x squared, quadratic equation. Therefore, I put in a standard. Maybe, I don't know, see I solve it by quadratic formula or by factorization, depending the number. So it's x squared, x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 9x plus 36 equal to 0. Putting a standard. Right hand side must be 0. And one more time we combine like that. Minus 13x plus 40, plus 40. Because 4 and 36 together is 40. And negative 4 and negative 9 is 13. In this case, easy by factorization. Because the factorization, the combination, the key can open the door. In this case, a and 5. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 minus 5, or minus no, plus is 13. And we have the same sign. So the solution is 8 and 5. Okay, this is my potential solution, but you know very well, in this kind of equation, mandatory, you need to check it. This is too long problem, eh? This is too long problem. So in this you have to check it in the original. Okay, the original I never touch waiting for that moment. Here, I checking both. I checking for 8 and I'm checking for 5. The square root 3 times 8 plus 1 is equal, I claim this, 3 plus square root 8 minus 4. This is 24. This is 25. Square root 25 is 5. 3 plus something. This is 4. And square root 4 is 2. This is 10 minutes, okay, true. Therefore, the solution A is perfect. Now let's move on to the 5 verification. 3 times 5 plus 1 should be equal 3 plus square root 5 minus 4. This is 15. This is 16. Square root 16 is 4. 3 plus something. 5 minus 4 is 1. Square root 1 is 1. And 3 plus 1, of course, is 4. It's true also. And we have two solutions. Okay, it's A and 5. Let me check it in the choice. Okay, we have A and 5, A and 5. Or 5 and 8, doesn't matter the order, no? It's this. It's the option A. It's the option A. Boom. Any question? Any question? I know it's too long. Okay, but this is intermediate algebra, not elementary algebra. Everyone follow me? Everyone understand very well this? You feel strong? All right, let me check the attendance now. Wow, the students are late. There are no reason to be late, guys. This is online class. We have no problem with the traffic. We have no problem with the car. Okay. Entonces, Alex Manuel, are you there? No? Are you sleeping, no? Okay. Francés. Okay, super. Juan Gómez. Juan Gómez. Okay, here. Kendry Crespo. Kendry, are you there? Or you are sleeping? Kendry, no. Okay. Noel. Noel is also sleeping. Wow. Brian Duran. No. Angelica Jiménez.
Here.
Okay, super. Alejandro Aguilar. Brian, okay. Alejandro, okay. Kevin Betancourt.
Here, Professor.
Okay. And David.
I'm here, Professor. Thank you.
And of course, Jasmine. Entonces, Alex Manuel no. Alex Manuel actually is sleeping, no? Are you there?
Who, me?
Okay, Alex Manuel.
Yeah.
You send me the test number 4 on paper or no? Or not yet?
No, not yet. I haven't sent it.
Okay. We agree one specific day, no? Saturday, I suppose, no?
Yeah, Saturday. We agreed on Saturday.
Okay, super. Who more? Okay. Kendry, definitely you are there or you are sleeping? Kendry Crespo. No attendance for you? Okay. Okay, then how do you feel in this problem case a radical equation? How do you feel? How do you feel? Come on, I need to hear opinion. Easy, complicated?
If you concentrate, it's clear.
Okay. Do you want I do one more or no? See, I want to do one more because, okay, in the second example, you see it's almost the same, but you see one new thing is that you need to isolate the radical. Okay. Boom. Okay. So basically, let's move on to the 65 problem. Case square root 2x plus 3 minus square root x plus 1 equal 1. Okay, in this case, I isolate one radical. In my opinion, the best way is move this radical, is a radical x plus 1 to the right hand side. Now square. Because we have 2x plus 3 equal U-foil. U-foil, let me see, is x 1 plus square root x plus 1, 1 plus square root x plus 1. U-foil, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times a radical is just a radical. A radical times 1 is just a radical again. A radical times itself is the expression inside without radical, is x plus 1. And we have 2x plus 3. We can combine later. 1 plus 1 is 2. Radical is the same, entonces twice plus x, something like that. Now I want to isolate the second radical. 2x plus 3 minus 2 minus x is equal to radical x plus 1. 2x minus x is 1x. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Easy. Now you square the second square because we have two radicals. No? Your foil here is x plus 1 times x plus 1 is x squared plus x plus 1 is x squared plus 2x plus 1. And the right hand side is different because it's like a monomial, no? It's a 4, 2 squared, 4 parentheses x plus 1. Because this is squared, eliminate the radical. And you distribute it, it's 4x plus 4. 4x plus 4. Again, I realize que it's a quadratic equation. I put in a standard to see more clear. You have x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Entonces we combine 2x minus 4 and minus 2. Positive 1 and negative 4 is minus 3 equal to 0. Again, I suppose it's easier by factorization. Look. Xx, the combination is 3, 1, because 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Different sign, of course. 3 is negative, 1 is positive. That is equal to 0. Therefore, one solution is 3, another solution is negative 1. So do you see the shortcut? No? In the factorization, you see negative, it's because the solution is positive, because 3 minus 3 is 0. Or negative 1 plus 1 is 0. Okay, now the checking part. The checking part is in the original, no? I plug it in the original. So this is the original. Square root 2 times. Entonces one solution is 3, is 2 times 3 plus 3 minus square root 3 plus 1 should be 1. This is 6. This is 9. Square root 9 is 3 minus. This is 4. Square root 4 is 2 equal 1. Okay. Solution 3 worked. Second solution is negative 1. No? Let me see. Negative 1, yes. It's 2 times negative 1 plus 3 minus square root negative 1 plus 1 should be 1. Entonces negative 2 plus 3 is 1. And square root 1 is 1. And negative 1 plus 1 is 0. Square root 0 is 0. Again, 1 equal 1 is true again. Okay. Therefore, both solutions work. Both solutions work. 3 and negative 1. 3 positive 3 and negative 1. Okay, the option A again. Wow, easy, easy, easy. Any question, any question, any question? Come on, come on, come on. Are you all capable to do by yourself? In the final test, I suppose. Yeah. In the final test, I suppose that we have questions. The final test contains 20 questions. And by the way, the final is only on paper, so written test, but no Alex anymore. Okay? So Alex finished in the number 5. Okay. Those are no more radical equations. I am boring to do this. Let's move on to the next topic inside the review package, que es the quadratic equation. ¿No? So I propose to you do, for example, 62. This is more easy and fast. Entonces now let's do in 63. Why no? 62 and 65, 61. Let's see in another page, see if we have another interesting or no. So you know, skip that. Okay, 63. 63 is x squared plus x plus 9 equal to 0. It's obvious that it's no good, no impossible doing by factorization. But the quadratic formula, yes. A, B, C. A is 1, B is 1, and C is 9. Everything positive. The quadratic formula is minus B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. Entonces es minus B es minus 1 plus or minus square root 1 square minus 4 times 1, que es 8, times C, que es 9. Es 9 over 2 times 1. Okay, let's focus in the operation inside the radical, que is the first thing you should do according to the order of operation. No? So now this is 1 squared is 1, minus 36 is negative 35. And the square root negative 35 is imaginary number, is I times square root positive 35. And 35 is impossible simplification more because 35 is 5 and 7. We have no couple of factors to eliminate. Therefore, the answer so far is negative 1 plus or minus I radical 35 divided by 2. Boom. Complex. And the complex is coming always by couple of conjugate. Okay, entonces es like option A again. Everything is A in this package. No, everything no. I don't think so. Okay, any question, guy? How do you feel in the application of the quadratic equation? The quadratic formula, sorry, and for solving the quadratic equation. How do you feel? You feel good or no? Huh? Good? Angelica, is it good? Okay, now 62. 62 is x squared minus ax plus 52 equal to 0. Okay. I saw that a is 1, is the invisible coefficient here. B is negative 8, be careful with the sign, and C is 52. Okay, my formula, minus B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. Our specific value in this example is B is negative 8. Entonces you have 2 negative in the formula and the value become positive. Square root negative 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times C, que es 52. So times 1 is invisible, times 52. Divided by 2 times 1. Okay, now you're focusing on the expression inside the radical. The expression inside the radical is Look, this expression. Okay, this is 64 positive. Minus something. Let's put in the calculator, 52 times 4 is 208. And 208 minus 64 is 144, pero negative 144. And the square root negative 144, I know que es imaginario. O sea, es I, the square root positive 144, que es 12. 12i. Entonces my final answer so far is 8 plus or minus 12i divided by 2. And I leave it like that? No, of course no. You split this common denominator, it's 8 divided by 2 is 4. Where come from this 4? 8 divided by 2, no? 8 divided by 2. And likewise, 12 divided by 2 is 6i, plus or minus 6i. We have two answers, two solutions, no? It's 4 plus or minus 6i. So actually it's 4 plus 6i, comma, 4 minus 6i. I don't know if using the double sign plus or minus, or no, 4, 4, 4. Ah, yes, 4 plus or minus 6i. This is the answer. Let's see. Any question? Remember.
Okay, Professor, I have a question.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the I that you get when you're figuring out the square root of a negative number, what does the I mean? Is it imaginary number?
Absolutely. Look at that. So you have a square root of any negative number. Automatically, you know, is I times the square root of the positive number. Okay? And our specific example, que es negative 144, is I, the square root positive 144. You know, the 144 square root is 12. Then the answer is, so automatically, when you see negative quantity number inside the right guy, automatically I. Okay? Nothing?
Okay, but still, the I stands for imaginary.
So we have two kinds of number. The number of the all our life, que is a real number. The real number do not contain I, no I. And the new number que we studied que es imaginary. And imaginary is the number que contain I. O sea, suppose 500. And the imaginary is 5i, 10i. So the number que contain I. And the combination, real and like this number, like this answer, look, is a complex because contain both. Contain real number and imaginary number together.
Okay.
Super?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, a square root negative number, no real. Impossible to be real. Okay. Okay, let's do one more. Like 61. Let me erase that part. Okay, 61 say ax squared plus 7x equal minus 2. This is a quadratic equation, but this quadratic equation is not expressed in standard. Because standard means when the right hand side is 0. So I move to the left. Now ready. Okay, so in this moment is the moment you can determine who is A, who is B, and who is C. Okay, A is 8, B is 7, and C is 2. Okay, and this, no. Because you're confusing. You say C is negative 2, no, that's wrong. Okay, now let's apply the formula. This is -7 plus or minus square root 7 squared AB minus 4 multiplication by A multiplication by 2. Everything divided by 2 times A. Okay, again, I try to do always the expression inside. And the expression inside is 7 squared, 49, minus, so I put in the calculator. I put, let's see, 64, I guess so. Let me check it just in case. Is 4 times 8 times 2. Yeah, 64. Now you subtraction, minus 49, 15. But it's obvious que es negative 15. So when you compute the square root negative number, negative 15, automatically you say que it's imaginary, I. Square root positive 15. And 15, unfortunately, we cannot simplification more because 15 is 3 and 5. We have no couple factor. The final answer then is negative 7 plus or minus I radical 15 divided by 16, que es the multiplication 2 times A. And this is acceptable answer, yeah. Okay, let me check it out. It's negative 7. Pero I, incluye I. Okay, let me see. Es obvio que es C. Because it's negative 7, not positive 7. O sea, es this and this, no. It's totally discarded because there's no I. I is this, A or C. Pero C is good because it's negative 7. Boom. Okay. Any question, guys? How do you feel in solution quadratic equation? No problem. Let me see in the next page, see if it's important or no to continue doing this. Next page. Let me erase everything. Erase. Come back. Now upload the document. Okay, the document is super review. Okay, next page. And we did that. Now this. Okay, there you go. Well, we have also a collection of the another. Let me pick totally arbitrary. For example, so you want to pick another, you let me know. 56 and 57. And 59, why not? Okay, look, 56 is 7 x squared equal minus 10x minus 2. It's a quadratic equation. The clue que indique us que es quadratic equation is this. Exponent 2. But it's obvious que no es expressed in standard. And you move everything to the left. Okay, ready to standard. Now A is 7, B is 10, and C is 2. Copy my formula. Actually, you know by memory the quadratic formula or no? Or not yet? You know my memory or no? Yes or no? Everyone know by memory?
Yes.
Yes, everyone know. So I don't, yes. Angelica, I say yes, I memorize. Edward? No? Edward, you pay attention or no? Dalida, quadratic formula. Okay, good. And David? You know by memory the quadratic formula or no? Everyone memorize the quadratic formula or no? I need to rewrite again anytime. It's not necessary, right? ¿Es necesario o no necesario? Ok, entonces negative 10 plus or minus square root 10 squared minus 4 multiplication by 7 multiplication by 2 divided by 2 times 7. Okay. This expression this is 100 minus
100 minus 56.
56. And 100 minus 56 is, Yasmin?
44.
44. And what about square root 44? Well,
Turns out to be 6.6.
No en decimal, no en decimal. O sea, and that part never we compute in the square root in the calculator. Because so we need the exact answer, not the approximate answer. The calculator give me a decimal, not good. So you break it down, look, 44, you break it down 222, 211, right? And you see, wow, I discovered a couple of 2. Entonces this is 2. 100, square root 44 is 2 radical 11. And 11 is prime number, entonces we cannot break it down more, no factorization, entonces stay like that. And the answer is minus 10 plus or minus 2 radical 11 over 14. We can simplification, yes, we can. How do you know? Because 10, 2, and 14 are even numbers, so you divide by 2 top and bottom, and negative 5 plus or minus radical 11 over 7. Boom. More elegant final answer. Do you understand, Jasmine? Okay, it's not good putting a calculator.
Yeah.
Because what is the reason? The reason is when you put in a calculator, you get the approximate answer. It's good, but it's approximate. And this handout, never we get decimal. You get approximate. Negative 5 plus or minus radical 11. Let me see. Negative 5 plus or minus radical 11 over 7. Like A, no? Yes. Like A option. Any question? Any question? What part you don't understand so far? This is important, guys, in college algebra. Okay, done. Okay, let's move on to the 37. Let's do the 37. Okay, it's 3x squared plus 6x equal negative 1. Something like that. Could you help me? Or no? What should I do? Your identification, que es quadratic equation, pero no es already present estándar, ¿no? Entonces es present estándar, es 3x squared plus 6x plus 1 equal to 0. And your identification, A is 3, B is 6, and C is 1. You know que it's not necessary to write the quadratic formula again, so I go directly. I know by memory que es minus B is minus 6 plus or minus square root 6 squared, B squared minus 4 times 3 que es 8 times C que es 1 divided by 2 times 3. Okay, let's move on to the S36. Is 36 minus 12, no? 36 minus 12 Es 24, I guess. Yeah, 24. Entonces square root 24, never you put in a calculator, break it down to 12, to 6, to 3. I discovered only one couple of 2 can go outside like 1, 2. So actually, square root 24 is 2 radical 6. Where come from this 6? The guy can stay inside, get 2 and 3 together, is 6. Entonces es minus 6 plus and minus 2 radical 6 divided by 6. Because 2 times 3 is 6. Again, what happened? Okay, the number involved is an even number, in this case divisible by 2. This is minus 3 plus or minus radical 6 divided by 3. Okay. You follow me? This is the option. Oh, let me see. Negative 3 plus or minus radical 6. It's A again. Guy, how do you feel in the application of the quadratic formula? Strong? Honestly, what method you want to solve the quadratic equation? The quadratic formula or by factorization? Opinion. When you face a quadratic equation, you apply directly quadratic formula or factorization. What do you consider better? They are not better, depending the problem, no? Sometimes it's super easy by factorization, and when you see the key can open the door, you apply factorization. If you don't see anything, so you apply the quadratic formula. Let's do it, for example, number 59. I highlight 59 like a good example. I suppose 2x squared minus 16x plus 30 equal to 0. Okay, good idea in this example is, I saw, wow, 2, 16, and 30 are even number. You divide by 2. Not necessarily write a is 2, a is 2, b is negative 16. No. This is ridiculous. No. It's obvious that much better divided by 2 because in this case, every coefficient is divisible by 2 or by 3 or by whatever. So we have common factor. We have x squared minus ax plus 15. In this case, it's also ridiculous apply quadratic formula ABC because we can solve it by factorization. Is the combination of 5 and 3. Because 5 times 3 is 15 and 5 plus 3 is 8. Same sign, plus and minus. The solution is 5. The solution is 3. 5 and 3 positive is the option D. Do you see? Entonces, my recommendation is don't try to do automatically the selection ABC like a big number. No. See, if is there a common factor, in this case 2, you divide the entire equation by 2 by another factor is there common factor, and you simplify a lot of this equation. And when you simplify, those are easier. It's easier maybe by factorization. In this case, it was easy by factorization. Okay. So I suppose que no more quadratic equation. I am boring to do this, and you feel strong. Yes or no? No more quadratic. And this is exactly the topic of the chapter of the test 5. Quadratic equation and radical equation. Done. Okay. So we are doing a review for the final and review for the test number 5. Okay, I want to repeat again. Repetition for the student that is was late. Next Monday, let's do the test number 5 on paper and online, and no more tests online. Next Wednesday, October 13, is the final test. Yes, the last day. It's the last day. Okay, I will send the final test Monday. I collect Wednesday. I send the test number 5 today in this email. Yeah, I collect Monday. Clear? Clear? Everything is clear? Everything is clear? Okay. Super. Let's continue. So I propose now solving a couple of the rational equations. Suppose I select totally arbitrary random list 53 and 51. We're doing 51 first. X plus 2 divided by x squared minus 4 plus x minus 3 x squared plus 2x minus 8 equal to x minus 3 over x squared plus 6x plus 8. The name of this problem is the rational equation. Rational equation. Remember, the word rational in mathematics means fraction equation. This equation can contain variable in the top and the bottom. No? And the procedure for solving this equation is number 1 step, factorization, any expression in the bottom. Okay, let's do it. This is a difference of a square plus or minus. I suppose you remember very well the formula for this. The formula is a squared minus b squared is equal a plus b times a minus b. In our specific example, a is like x and b is 2. Okay, and the second is trinomial, regular trinomial. And regular trinomial is, I suppose it's 4 and 2, the combination, no? Because 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 minus 2 is 2. What's sign plus 4 and minus 2? And the last one is also regular trinomial, xx, again 4 and 2, but in this case plus plus, because positive 4 and positive 2 is positive 8. Okay, super. Then, okay, everyone follow me? You have no problem with the factorization? No? Everything okay? This is the most important topic in this subject, factorization. It's the heart of the intermediate algebra. Factorization. Okay, so if you feel strong in the factorization, I need help to find the least common denominator. What is the least common denominator? LCD. What is the LCD? What is the LCD? In this case, you checking these factors. Chung, 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 chung. And the idea for the LCD is you take every factor. And when you have repetition, you take the majority. In this case, x plus 4, you take, right? X plus 2. X plus 2, taking. Only one time. X minus 2, taking. Only one time. And x plus 4, taking only one time. And no more, no? No more factor. No. Okay. But the restrictions associated with this LCD are negative 2, illegal value, positive 2, illegal value, and negative 4, illegal value. Okay, Now multiplication, everything by the LCD. This is the most important moment because when you multiply everything, the entire equation, this equation, by the LCD, you know it disappears the fractions. When you multiply by the first one, let's see what's going on. So let me use in different color. No, this is cancelled, and this is cancelled, and it stays only x plus 4 times x plus 2. X plus 2 times x plus 4. Do you follow me? And the first one plus, and the second, well, and the second using another color, x plus 4 is cancelled, x minus 2 is cancelled, and stay the thing que I don't cross in blue color, no? Que es x plus 3, x minus 3, sorry, que es the corresponding numerator, and x plus 2. Equal. Now I am here in the right hand side. Let me use in green color. X plus 4 is cancelled, and x plus 2 is cancelled, and stay only 2x minus 3, que is the corresponding numerator, time, the part que I don't cross in green color, que es x minus 2. Everyone follow me so far or no? Come on, guys, important. Because the rest is easy. The rest is mechanical. You FOIL, because it's multiplication to binomial, is x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. If you want, in the next line, you combine later. The second FOIL is x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus 6. Therefore, you combine later against minus x minus 6. Okay, too fast. Now here is 2x squared. Yeah, this is minus 4x. This is minus 3x plus 6. This is 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. Okay? Okay. So, at the beginning, I realized it's a quadratic equation, but actually, it's not quadratic equation. Why no? How do you know that no? Because we have here x squared. X squared, when you combine, is 2x, exactly the same as this. Therefore, I can cancel out this. And stay alive, 6x minus x is 5. And 8 minus 6 is 2, plus 2. In the left, we have minus 7x plus 6. So this is a linear equation. This linear equation is extremely easy. I move everything to the 5, stay here, plus 7x is equal to 6 minus 2. This is 12. And this is 4 divided by 12. X is equal, and you reduce, and lowest term is 1/3. And this is the potential solution. I compare immediately with the restriction. No problema. There are no coincidence with the restriction. 1/3, I suppose, is the answer. Okay, entonces the answer is 1/3, exactly at the option B. Any question? Any question? Wow, beautiful. I like that. This is a little bit long also, no? Like a radical. Quadratic equation, no, it's a little bit short than this. But this is too long, I know. Entonces, when it's long, it's not hard. But it's maybe we make a mistake and one stupid thing and just screw up everything. So you need to do step by step, slow down. Okay. Let's move on to another. I select 53 because I consider it interesting. I don't know why. 53 is 1 over x plus 6 plus 4 over x plus 5 is equal -1 over x squared plus 11x plus 30. Well, just remember, step 1 factorization. But this expression is prime, not necessary. This expression is prime, not necessary. This expression, no. This expression, you need to factorization. Regular trinomial is 6 and 5. 6 times 5 is 30, 6 plus 5 is 11 plus. The LCD is obvious, que es the combination x plus 6 one time and x plus 5 one time. The restriction associated with this LCD is -6 illegal value and -5 illegal value. Okay, now a multiplication. When you multiply the first one, it's obvious that this and this is cancelled and stay only x plus 5. Plus 4 times something. This is 4. And the second multiplication, the x plus 5 cancel and stay only x plus 6 equal. Wow. And the last one, everything is cancelled. Look. And stay only -1. Wow, easy equation. Now no FOIL, just distribute the property. Entonces x plus 5 plus 4x plus 24 equal -1. This is a linear equation. We combine this and this together as 5x plus this is 29 equal -1. 5x is equal -1 minus 29, que es -30. -30 divided by 5 is -6. Wow, look at that, what's going on. In this case, we are coincidence with the restrictions. That solution that we found is no good. And the answer is no solution, and no solution is 80%. Checky. No solution is this. Okay, this is important. Not always happen. Very seldom happen. Okay, the solution coincident with the restriction. This is important to find the restriction because in one moment, no all the problem, but some problems, they are coincidence. Therefore, you need to be aware for that situation. The question, guy, how do you feel? How do you feel? Edward, how do you feel? Dalida, how do you feel? David, how do you feel? Good, she said good. Kevin.
Good, Professor, you're making it very clear, thank you.
Okay. Kevin. Alejandro, good. Angelica. Okay. I respect. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Next page. Remember, we're moving backward. Okay, it's this document. Okay, I propose you change. Let's go to the first page. First page. Because I want to record the old things. Okay, this is the literal equation. The equation can contain several variables. Okay, suppose capital I is equal M capital E divided by NR plus R. And so you put here semicolon M. So my goal is manipulate this equation. I'm going to isolate M. Okay, let's do it. How we are doing? Well, I suppose que cross multiplication. We are doing the multiplication. This and this. And this and this. So basically it's I times NR plus R is equal 1 times something is ME. Remember my goal is M. So I need to apply here distributive property. INR plus IR equal ME. Okay, so I try to move to the same side. I don't know if it's convenience to the left or to the right. I suppose to the right much better. So you bring down IR. This stay here and subtraction. IMR. Therefore, IR is equal. You see que M es a common factor. You factor out. Open new parenthesis. Inside you have E minus IR. Finally, if you want to solve for M, you divide both sides by E minus IR. E minus IR. So my final answer is IR, capital R, no? Divided by E minus IR, little r, is equal M. And it's the final answer. Now let me see, IR, wait. This is the crucial moment to make a decision what is equivalent, because no, don't expect that the answer is exactly the same que you manipulate, no? Somebody manipulate a different way. I suppose that the answer is D, because the guy can manipulate this equation. I don't know why, I don't understand very well. Multiplication by -1 here and here, and of course doesn't affect. Entonces negative IR, and change the sign on the bottom, que es IR minus E, que corresponde perfectly with the option D. Okay. This option is better, no? In my opinion, my option is better, but I have no my option here, because I need to continue manipulation a little bit. Do you remember that part or you don't remember that part? Remember or don't remember? Confusing or no? Do you remember? Answer me. Okay, this is a topic. I select this topic because I guarantee you 100%. Okay, this topic you can see in the final test, no? Okay. So you see or no? Some question? No question? Literal equation. Now, in number 2, we have, for example, let's do number 2. Let me select 1. Number 2 is good. Number 3 is the same stupid repetition. And number 5. Let's do it 2 and 5. For example, and 2 is capital M is equal D plus J plus y over 5. And my goal is solve for j. No, j? Is j? Yeah, solve for j. Well, again, cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication is fantastic because cross multiplication allows me, when you have a proportion or fraction, you convert no fraction. So look at that. You multiply 5m is equal 1 times this expression, but 1, you know, is invisible. Finally, see, I want to isolate j, you move d and y to the left, like a negative d and y, and equal j. And that's it. Phi m minus d, oh yes, I got it, it's C. It's C option. Yes, absolutely. It's C. It's C. And sometimes it's a little bit complicated, sometimes no. Literal equation. Okay. Any question? No? Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. Let's do it number 5. Let's do number 5. Number 5 is W is equal 6y minus x over y. And you need to solve for y. Okay, one more time, cross multiplication. I consider this denominator 1. And you multiply w times y and y times something. Entonces wy is equal to 6y minus x. My goal is solve for y, therefore I move y, wy stay here, minus 6y equal minus x. Factorization y, entonces w minus 6 is equal minus x. Finally, divide both sides by w minus 6. And the answer is, there are several possibilities to express the answer. Minus x over w minus 6, or the same idea of the stupid multiplication by -1 top and bottom, -1, -1. This is x over, and you change 6 minus w, something like that. It's the option D, I guess so. Okay, guys, entonces now I need to know how do you feel a literal equation. If you consider that we need more example or no. No? Everything is clear? Literal example. We have number 3 and number 4. Because we did number 1, number 2, and number 5. We skip number 3 and number 4. Entonces my question was, we need more examples of the literal equation or no? Or no? Yes or no? Answer me. Yes or no? No, no, yes, yes. Jasmine say yes, no? Jasmine, do you want more example of this? Honestly, come on, it's a review for the final. Noel, Kendrick, Juan and Angelica. And good. Juan and Angelica. One more. Edward said one more. Okay, Edward, no problem. One more. What do you consider good? Because we have two possibilities, no? We have number 3 or number 4. I suppose the number 4 is more complicated, huh? Let's do number 4. All right, let me see. Okay. Okay, Noel, good. Okay. Okay. Let's do a number 4. Okay, number 4 is, okay, let me copy, is 4s plus AP is equal TP. TP represents multiplication. There's a two different variable, T times P, no? Minus A. And you solve for P, semicolon, P. I need to manipulate in order to isolate P. Okay? Well. Entonces, I suppose que 4s stay here, equal sign. TP stay here, bring down. AP I move to the right, like a minus, and 8 I move to the left, like a positive. Okay, the thing I did was try to group in the turkey containing P, is our interesting variable, to one side. Doesn't matter if it's left or right. Now factorization by P is T minus A. In the right hand side we have 4s plus A. I don't know if you leave it like that because it's their common factor. No, leave it like that. And finally divide both sides by T minus A. Because my goal is solve for P. So P alone, doesn't matter if it's a right or left, it's equation. The equation is nice. For x plus A divided by T minus A. That's the answer. I'm checking, let me checking. I suppose que C. C, because the only guy having the denominator T minus A is C. So what is the reason can give me two options? Because remember the multiplication by -1, and -1 change completely the sign. Because it's like a -4 x minus A divided by minus T or A minus T, no? A minus T. So this is equivalent. Okay. You need to understand in algebra, we have two expressions that look like different, but actually no, it's different. It's the same, are equivalent. Because when you multiply by -1 top and bottom, -1 divided by itself is +1, and +1 is invisible. So this expression and this expression are perfectly equivalent. There are no differences, algebraically speaking. Therefore, the answer is C. T minus A. Or T minus A. Or A minus T. A negative total. Okay, super. Clear or no? Clear or no? Let me know. Please. Let me know. Enough? Clear. Angelic. Okay, Angelic. Let's move on to another topic. Is the last topic I want to cover today, because I left the rest of the review, the super review for a final, for the Monday. Monday. Okay. Let's do it number 6 and number 7. Que is rationalize the denominator of this following expression. Entonces es 7 over A minus radical 7. Okay, entonces remember the idea for rationalization is do something in order to express the final answer without without radical in the denominator. So you need to do something to eliminate this radical. This is the idea of rationalization. Now, to do that, you apply the conjugate idea. What is the conjugate? The conjugate is the same expression, but opposite sign in the middle. And you multiply. Multiply this and this, because this is a monomial, it's easier, 56. And multiply this times this. And remember the multiplication is 7 plus 7 radical 7, because this 7 multiplied by invisible 1 that we have here. Remember the multiplication is you multiply the number outside and the number inside separately. So now when the one number is missing, it's because it's 1. So you say, well, no, in this case you have radical. No, it's also 1. So now 1 times 7 is 7, and 7 times 1 is 7. However, in the bottom, you FOIL each one. But in my opinion, it's much better using that formula that we are using every day. A plus B, A minus B is equal A squared minus B squared. Normally, this formula we use in this direction, the factorization, but we are using in that direction, the multiplication, because this binomial and this binomial are conjugate. So it's exactly the same number, but one positive, one negative. And you apply the special product. This is a special product. See, you don't remember that formula? Okay, we are doing by FOIL and in the story. But okay, it's easier in that way. Look, you multiply 8 times 8, 64. And radical 7 is 7. And always minus in between, because it's a square the first minus a square the second. A square the first, look, minus a square the second. The student que don't know, okay, no problem. You FOIL. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times radical 7 is 8 radical 7. Minus radical 7 times 8 is minus 8 radical 7. And radical 7 times radical 7 is 7. Minus, no plus. Because negative and positive is negative. All we have in this and this is cancelled. This is the idea behind this formula. Entonces 64 minus 7 is 57, I guess. 64 minus 7, 57. The final answer is 56 plus 7 radical 7 over 57. Let me checking. 56 plus. Okay, like an option B. Boom. Any question? Any question? No? You let me know if you have questions. I go back. Look. Let's do it one more. No, we have time to do more. What? Some more. Okay, well, so now 7 is, say, radical 5 over radical 7 plus 2. It's exactly the same strategy. Look, is multiplication top and bottom by the conjugate. Is radical 7 minus 2 and radical 7 minus 2. This is like a smart one. Can help me to simplification this original problem, smart one. You know, the technical name of this smart one. Okay, so let's do a multiplication. Multiplication is a monomial, easy. And you multiply radical 5 times radical 7 is radical 35. Yeah, I suppose to leave it like that because 35 is 5 and 7 only. They are no couple factor. And when you multiply this times this, well, these have no radical, these have radical, and you need to multiply separately. And the number here is 1, I suppose, to say minus 2, because 1 times negative 2 is 2, radical 5, something like that. Okay, so in this case, radical 7 times radical 7, you know the formula is 7, easy, minus, always minus, 2 times 2 is 4. Do you see that? Professor, I turn in the test 4. Okay. Okay, Ale Manuel. Entonces, square root 35 minus 2 radical 5 divided by 3, no? Because 7 minus. Okay, what option is correct? Sí, I guess so. Any question, guys? Do you understand very well this shortcut? Que es special. Remember, if you don't know, okay, so you don't remember, you apply always FOIL. Okay, radical 7 times radical 7. This time this. Minus 2 radical 7. Get the multiplication of this and this. Plus 2 radical 7. Get the multiplication of this times this. Minus 4. This is cancelled anytime. And this is 7. Radical 7 times radical 7 minus 4. We get exactly the same answer. Question. Okay, let's do one more or two couple more of the example and stop for a moment. Okay, let's go to the second page of the package. Okay. Clear. That one. Second page. Boom. Well, the second page is very, very interesting. It's a combination. Let's do one more of the rationalization, this one, for example. And let's do several. I don't know if we have time today or no, of the factorization. Okay, by the way, it's easy because it's monomial. Okay, let's do a number 8. Number 8 is 2 minus radical 3 over 2 plus radical 3. Rationalization. So you create the smart one, okay, 2 minus radical 3. It's a conjugate of this. Same number, but opposite sign. And now, you in the top, you FOIL, definitely. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times minus radical 3 is minus 2 radical 3. This and this is exactly the same, minus 2 radical 3. And radical 3 times radical 3 is plus 3. Because negative and negative is positive. Okay, that was the answer in the top. Okay, let me continue manipulation now. So 4 plus 3 is 7. minus 2 and 2 together is 4 radical 3. That's it. This is the answer in the top. Okay, let me copy here. Is 7 minus 4 radical 3. Oh, the answer in the bottom is super easy because you apply the special product. 2 times 2 is 4 minus radical 3 times radical 3 is 3. And 4 minus 3 is 1. And 1 is invisible. Divisor or multiplier. Therefore, the answer is just 7 minus 4 radical 3 over 1. Okay, you know, it's not necessary to write that. Okay, this is what is the option. Over 1, look at that. Okay, it's minus, no? It's minus. I say option B. No, option A, sorry. Okay, over 1. But you know, when it's over 1, it's not necessary to write. Okay. Any question, guys? Rationalization, no problema? No problema, rationalization? Uh-huh. Boom. Let's move on to the factorization, que is the most important. For example, let's do it number 11. Number 11 is, well, okay, let's do it. 81 x squared plus 4. Remember, identification. The factorization is extremely important, identification. And the typical question is there a common factor? So the answer is yes or no. So the answer is yes, factor out. Factor out what? The GCF. So the answer is no. Well, okay, keep going. The second question is how many? How many terms? Has, have, our expression. And remember, the answer of that question is 4, 3 or 2. CF4 is factorization by grouping. CF3 is trinomial. And CF2 is binomial. In this case, binomial. It's obvious, right? Is there a common factor? No. 81 or 4, no. No share any factor. It's a binomial. But inside the binomial idea, we have different kind. We have different of square, different of cubic, sum of cubic. But I remember. This. Okay. Let me summarize here. We have two kind. Two kind is different of a square. The formula that we use every day is a plus b, a minus b. The difference of cubic is the formula a little bit more complicated, is a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared, and the sum is a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. And we have another possibility, que is a sum of the square. Okay, you know this combination is prime, so it's impossible factorization. It's exactly the same here. This expression is prime because it's a sum of the square, and you select prime like that. Boom. That was an 11, no? 11 and 12 is the same stupid thing. Look, is what letter? Z. C squared plus S squared. It's also prime because it's a sum of squares. And a sum of squares, by definition, I know get prime. And we cannot do anything. Prime. Okay? However, the next 13, no. 13 is the differences. Okay, let's do it. The differences of cubic. Okay, this difference of cubic is W4 minus x to the 4th power. A binomial is different. And what formula we use in that formula? Doesn't matter if it's 2 or 4, it's 6 yes even number we use in that formula. Well, does it use separate into parentheses? You put W squared, que es A, and X squared, que es B. Plus or minus. And that's it, no. We continue. Factor completing. Because this expression, this one, is prime. But this no. So we continue. This is another difference of a square. And you apply the same formula. W squared plus X squared. You open two parentheses. You put WW, this is square root this guy, XX plus or minus. Done. Final answer. It's the option B. I guess so. Boom. Let me see. Yeah. No. Es, a ver. No, it's no B. It's A, ¿no? It's A. Let me make it zoom to see much better. Yeah, because this is repetition W minus S. This is completely stupid thing. Okay, good. Okay, so let's dedicate the rest of the time doing 14, 15, and 16. It's the same thing. How do you feel in the factorization? Well, no. Next time we cover trinomial. Okay, trinomial is the most complicated. Binomial is easy. Trinomial is more complicated. Okay. Entonces, 36 x squared minus 100. Wow, again, it's different of a square. Entonces, who is A, who is B? Well, you find the square root this. So square root 36 x squared is 6x. And you find the square root of this guy, 100, este. And this working in my formula like A and B. And you open two parentheses, similar to this. Is 6x, 10. Plus or minus. I don't know exactly if, let me see. The reason is, okay, I forgot something. This is correct. However, much better would be find the GCF at the beginning. Okay, it's there, common factor. Yeah, I forgot. But okay, we can find great common factor here, I guess, in between 6 and 10 is 2. If you factor out 2, we have 3x plus 5. We have another exactly the same common factor que 2. It's 3x minus 5. And 2 times 2 is 4. 3x plus 5 times 3x minus 5. Now let me see. Yeah, it's the option. However, in my opinion, it would be much better doing at the beginning. So it's the option D. Let's do it at the beginning. At the beginning. Remember, is there a common factor? Yes or no? Yes. Entonces factor out. What is the great common factor between 36 and 100? I don't have no idea. This is 218. This is 29. This is 33. Okay. This is 250. This is 225. This is 5 and 5. Yeah, I saw that the greatest common factor is 2. The greatest common factor is 4. It's exactly the same, that 4. You factor out 4 outside and the original, of course. We have 9x squared minus 25. Now we can see again it's the difference of a square, and square root 9 is 3 and square root 25 5. The factorization is open to parentheses. Square root of this guy is 3x. Square root of this guy is 5 plus or minus. And we get exactly the same answer. This answer is equal to this answer. Okay, but this is in my opinion is better because following the order of the triad. GCF first, after the GCF, you apply CS binomial, CS trinomial, CS polynomial, grouping. Okay, super good. One more, and that's it. One more, and that's it. Okay, we are doing in 2 minutes, in 2 seconds, because it's too easy. In 2 seconds. Wow. Okay. Is, let me see, I don't see very well. Oh, x to the 4 power. X to the 4 power minus 1. Again, difference of a square. It doesn't matter if it's 2 or 4. It's even number, is a square. Entonces, the factorization is open to parentheses. X squared, and 1, 1, plus or minus. The first guy is prime. No, I don't do anything. The second, no. The second is factorable expression. X, 1, 1, plus or minus. Final answer is the option D. Okay, super. We are the best. How do you feel? How do you feel? Okay, repetition again. Remember. Test number 5 is only 10 questions. Too short. Let's do Monday. Therefore, I will grade Tuesday. On Monday, you turn to me. On Tuesday, I will grade. Also, guys, I don't want you are late.